Hey y'all, I see Southern Style here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 match. This will be from MLG Providence, as it is oGsMC, the red Protoss, spawning in the 8 o'clock position on dual site. His opponent, DRG, MVPDRG. For those of you who don't know what DRG is, it's Dongregu, as the blue Zerg, spawning in the 2 o'clock position on MLG Daybreak, or dual site. For some reason, I always get dual site and Daybreak mixed up. So, for those of you who missed Game 1, MC tried the double Stargate push and was unsuccessful. And Dongregu cleaned up the rest of his base with Roaches and Hydras. Just a superior Roach Hydra number. Like I said at the end of that video, I think the Colossus timing was a little bit late. He should have known, MC should have known that his opponent was going to go Hydras after that to counter the Phoenix and Void Rays that were out. So we'll see if MC tries something different here, or if he's going to continue to try that Starport play. It does look like he is going to be going a Forge Fast Expand again. Like I said in the first game, that's becoming more and more popular between the Protoss players, the pro Protoss players, just especially against Zerg, to try and get that income advantage, try and make up for that income disadvantage that they get whenever the Zerg fast expands. So looks like Dongregu is going to be going gas, then spawning pool. So he will have the 100 gas whenever the spawning pool does finish to get that Zergling speed working. So we will see speedlings out of Dongregu. What are we going to see out of oGsMC? It is going to be Nexus first and not Forge first, so this is actually really risky, especially seeing that that spawning pool was first. I mean, this is not a huge map, so going Nexus first could be very dangerous. It's a very risky play, that's for sure, because those Zerglings will be on their way very, very shortly. As the Queen is now working, Metabolic Boost already working, first pair of Zerglings are already spawned, but he does have a nice wall off here. Only one little space where that probe is. He doesn't have any cannons yet, but will be throwing down a cannon here shortly. There it goes. So he has completely walled off this side of the expansion. The only way to get in will be to go around the Nexus, and is throwing down another cannon in the mineral line. So pretty much negating any kind of Zergling run-by or anything like that. He's got another pylon. Where did that other pylon go? Oh, he must. I think he lost that pylon here. As he did, he threw it down at the hatchery, but it had to be canceled. But how many Zerglings? We've got 4 Zerglings already out. They will not be able to break this whatsoever. Nexus is now complete, so that expansion is up and running. What will we see out of MC after this? Cybernetics Core going behind the Vespene Geyser. Now that is fairly unprotected right there. This cannon will stop anything from getting around, but if there's a significant force, that Cybernetics Core will be very, very unprotected, say from mutas or something like that, if we see any mutas in this game. Warp Gate Tech already on the way. Are we going to see any kind of change up from the style that we saw in Dongregu's last match, or is he going to play completely responsive? More than likely, we will see Dongregu take a third base to try and keep up with the expansions of MC. Looks like Dongregu trying to do a little bit of poking and prodding, but not going to find any way of getting in there. He should be taking his third base here shortly, and there it goes. It looks like he's going to be going down right here to try and, like I said, make up for that difference in income. One attack working already for MC. I like that play. So it does look like he's going to be going more of a ground army this time. Where are the Zerglings? Looks like the Zerglings, oh, they did find a sweet spot on that pylon that is blocking the Zerglings from running in behind. The cannon will not be able to reach that, so that is why the sentry was pulled. If those Zerglings try to engage that sentry, they will be attacked by that cannon, and that's the one place I do not want to be, as a cannon will two-shot Zerglings. So it looks like here they go, trying to go again, but denied by that sentry. So, any more gateways? We have no more gateways being thrown down by MC. He's just got the one gateway continually producing sentries off of it. There's the third expansion queen already on the way. We do have a roach warren as well as an evo chamber, potentially going to be pumping out upgrades from that, or to throw down the spore crawlers if needed, if there are any starports. We do have 3 gates on the way, as well as a robotics facility. We're going to be seeing Colossus, Immortals. Not really sure what we're going to be seeing out of MC out of that. These Zerglings just running around trying to be a little bit of a pest. Roach warren about 3/4 of the way done. Macro hatch in the main. So we go to the income tab, and looks like Dongrigu has made up a good portion of that income loss, as he has been drawing up pretty hard. Third base now complete, so he will be getting saturation on that third base to keep his advantage going. And these Zerglings continuing to poke and prod and trying to figure out some kind of army comp that he's going up against, but all he's seeing is a lot of sentries. So, robotics facility is now done. The Overlord doing quite a bit of scouting. Is Dongrigu going to let this, or is MC going to let this continue? It looks like he is, in fact, not going to let this continue. Twilight Council on the way. That Overlord will get cleaned up. More sentries are spawned right now. I think MC just has sentries right now, so he wanted to clean up that Overlord before he threw down the 2x2 gateways, showing that he was in fact going very, very heavy gateway. Warp Prism on the way for MC, finally spawning something, finally warping in something other than sentries, so we will probably see 4 sentries be picked up into this, maybe doing a little bit of sentry harass, which those 4 sentries and the Warp Prism can do a lot of damage, as that pretty much makes them basically makes them invincible in there, because they cannot be harmed except by the queens. Queens are the only units on the field that can harm those sentries in the Warp Prism. MC right now just looking for expansions. Oh, that is a lot of Zerglings, a lot of Speedlings moving out, and MC is not prepared for this. His army is on the other side of the map, but he does get 1-2 easy Zergling kills right there. Blink is working right now. We don't have any stalkers, but Blink is on the way. Weapons level 2 is on the way. Oh, this one zealot, ooh, almost sacrificed himself there, as he was running all by himself. Warp Prism still kind of hovering over the army. Could potentially turn this into could phase mode it and start warping in from the Warp Prism, acting as a forward pylon. But Observer are going to be scouting out the 3rd expansion for Dongrigu. And what does he got? He's pretty much got Zerglings and a couple of roaches. He's got 9 roaches on the field. What do we got out of production? We got an infestation pit. Going to probably be going to hive tech out of that. 2 macro hatcheries now, so going to be producing a lot of units. That's how Dongrigu has such high advantage on the supply right now, is he's got 2 macro hatch, and he's got a queen on both. It looks like the queen's doing double inject job there. So it looks like we almost had an engagement there. Zergling's going to squeak by that little opening in the force fields there. Is MC going to expand behind this? He needs to catch up on the income, as he is down 10 workers, and the income advantage is definitely in Dongrigu's favor. So it does look like he is going to be looking to put on some pressure right here. Zergling's coming in for the flank. That's going to be very nice positioning for... Ooh, but MC does see it, and the Lonely Probe just kind of chilling there is going to get cleaned up. These Zerglings are there for one reason and one reason only, and that is to flank. But MC does see that and gets starting to warp in a lot of stalkers, because he knows that this is a very roach-heavy army, and nice force fields there, denying the flank by those Zerglings. A very nice play by MC, able to basically stop the strategic maneuver of Dongrigu, and I like this play of the Warp Prism, acting, like I said, acting as that forward pylon. More force fields going down. These sentries have a lot of energy, but they're not going to be very good once they're dead, as he did blink away and leave those sentries and the Immortal all alone by themselves. He's got probably another warp in here. And these stalkers doing a lot of damage. Nice blink micro there, blinking back the weakened ones. Are they going to be enough, though? These roaches are pressing in, and a lot of Zerglings are about to be made by Dongrigu, and he has even pulled drones here. I think he thinks that he can take this, as he has pulled the drones. More roaches continuing to warp in. We've got zealots warping in behind this army. Dongrigu wisely pulling back. He may, in fact, lose this expansion. The queen does go down. More zerglings streaming in. He needs to be careful here and not lose those stalkers to those zerglings. Those stalkers take a lot of damage from those zerglings just because they aren't as sturdy as the zealots, and they don't quite deal as much damage to the zerglings as the zealots do. So, all in all, I think that was really nice pressure by MC. We do have 3 infestors now in this army, and that can cause a lot of... Ooh, nice blink right out of the fungal growth, basically whiffing on the fungal growth there by Dongrigu. But this expansion's still alive, and as I say that, it is getting attacked. So we'll see if MC is going to be able to take this out. Nice blinking away from those infestors with their fungal growth, because if you get those stalkers under that fungal growth, there's a lot of damage that can be dealt there. And what is MC doing behind this? He has not expanded, and I feel like he needs to get some kind of expansion up. Is he going to be able to... Ooh, one group of stalkers does get fungal growth. Another group does get fungled. That was not where MC wanted to engage us, as those stalkers are getting cleaned up. A lot of these stalkers are already weakened. That group of stalkers is going to get very much weakened. A couple of those are going to die to the fungal growth. And the infestor count getting very nasty. 7 infestors now down there. And what does MC have to answer that? He has not been building any kind of production facilities at his main or anything. Looks like he's going to just charge straight into this. There's the roaches dealing so much damage. Do they have any upgrades on them? No upgrades, just 1 armor, but no attack upgrades. MC continuing to just poke and prod at this army, but I feel like he's losing ground here. As if you look at the supplies, he's continually losing ground. And 16 zerglings, 5 roaches, and 2 infestors on the way. Does get a nice infestor snipe at the cost of a stalker. I almost think that's worth it at this point, but Fungal does catch a couple of those stalkers, and the supply count's continuing to fall for MC. Ooh, nice fungal there, catching a good amount of stalkers, and I think this is going to be the final push. That's a lot of roaches, more infestors coming to reinforce this. These stalkers are now trying to blink backwards, but aren't really making any kind of headway, and there's just way too many roaches there to try and clean that up. Trying to warp in some more units, but the zerglings are coming in for the backs around, and there's the GG by MC. So Dongrigu is going to take this set 2-0 against MC at MLG Providence. For those of you who already saw it, you already knew the results, but I just felt like casting them just for the sake of casting them. It does even look like the warp prism gets in on the fungal growth a little bit, but that was oGsMC versus Dongrigu. Dongrigu 2-0's oGsMC. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will continue to cast videos for the rest of the break. I'm trying to get back into casting, so if you guys have any videos that you want me to cast, send them to me at sc7style@gmail.com, or if you're part of the UAH StarCraft group, you can send them to me on there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you aren't already subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe either to my Twitch account or my YouTube account. This will be up on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.